What's up, guys? I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going to be expected as far as how you're going to get your license and your insurance waiver. A few things that I've been getting emails about, so it's easier just to watch a video of me doing this rather than me responding to every single person. When we get back to school, I'm going to test everyone that I can as far as if you have your permit. So if you have your permit, and you were taking my class and you're keeping up with the work that I'm giving. I'm not giving a ton of work. I'm giving an amount of work to where I know you guys can finish it. But I'm going to test everyone for their license. Everyone will get 2 times the test. And this will just be it's purely on appointment base. So you'll have to come see me. We'll set up a time, whether it's during your lunch, beginning of school, or after school, and I will test you for your license. And I also will issue an insurance waiver. So you're going to get your license to drive if you pass the test. You're also going to get a insurance waiver. Okay, and I also want to talk about the driving test. So while you're at home, maybe you can get out with mom or dad and drive around, because I know you're probably pretty bored. So I'm going to talk what you need as far as what to practice. Okay, first things first. As soon as you get in your car, lock your doors, adjust your seat mirrors, and put on your seatbelt. All right, I'm going to be looking for that. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to actually make sure that your mirrors, you can see the back end of the left of the car and the back end of the right of the car just slightly, and then off about 2 feet to the left and off 2 feet to the right. Those are your blind spots. Okay. Also, I'm going to basically talk about like maybe a situation that you're going to be put in. Maybe it's you don't stop soon enough at a stop sign, or maybe you stop too far from a stop sign. And I'm basically going to kind of question you about a situation thing just before we start the actual test. Once we start the test, you'll have a double lane change where you're going to have to blind spot check. Remember, blind spot checking is done by signaling first, and then you're looking over your left or your right shoulder to make sure no cars are there. After you do that, you'll signal left, and then you'll signal left again. And then after that, you'll go straight into the straight in park using your signal. So straight in parking, you have to use your signal pulling in. A lot of people don't use their signal anymore, but it's good because if you're in a congested area, people know that you're turning in there. Once you do your straight in park, you're going to back up. Make sure you back up into the lane you came from. Don't go into the other lane. Don't go across any white lines or yellow lines. You have to stay between the lines. It's like coloring in a coloring book. Go to the next stop sign. Stop. Okay. From there, you'll be taking a left. Okay, so you're going to put your left signal on. All right. Make sure when you take your left-hand turn, you don't cut any corners. So take a left-hand turn. Go to the next stop sign. Stop. Look left, right, left again. Put your right signal on. Go right. You're going to have another stop sign. Okay. Stop at that stop sign. From there, you're going to check left, right, left. Then you're going to go to the 3-point turn. The 3-point turn, you're going to signal before you go in. Okay. After you signal going in, stay to the very right. Okay. Once you get in, stop, signal left, and head check over your shoulder, which is your left shoulder. Okay. It's to make sure no one's coming in from behind you because you stopped on the right-hand side of the road. Then you're going to roll to the other side, which is the white line. Don't go over the white line, but your bumper can. Stop, put it in reverse, look over your right shoulder, and then when you're going halfway back, look over your left shoulder. When you get all the way back, stop there, put it in drive, pull it up to the stop sign. From there, you're taking a right-hand corner turn. Don't cut it too hard because if you do, it's a tight corner and you'll cut over a cone and then you'll DQ. So you take right, then you go right again. Okay, and then you're going to take another right. Now you're by the baseball field. Okay, for the baseball field, you're going to go up to the next stop sign. Okay, at the next stop sign is when I'm going to ask you for the quick stop. The quick stop is when you're going to go 0 to 20. You're going to keep it at 20 until I tell you to stop, and you're going to stop as quickly and as safely as possible. From there, I'll say go. Obviously, you're not going to know when to stop, but you're not slamming on your brakes. You're actually just pushing down on your brake, and that's going to stop your car. Just pretend that a little kid ran out in front of your car or anything. A deer. Obviously, if it's a squirrel, sorry, the squirrel's probably not going to make it. So now, the next thing, sorry guys, this is the way it is. and we're gonna talk a little bit about that too. Like a squirrel, okay, let's be honest. A squirrel, is it worth your life? No. A deer, okay, a deer is gonna total your car. So you wanna stay away from that. A bear is gonna total your car. A person is a human being. So that's the difference. Okay, I'm not saying squirrels don't have good lives or whatever. The thing is, if you can't stop, you shouldn't stop. Okay, so from there, you're going to go straight backing. Your straight backing's 100 yards. You need to stay in the lane the whole way back. Okay, so go all the way back, looking in your camera or over your shoulder. Okay, so 100 yards all the way back. Once you stop, put it in drive, go back up at the stop sign. You got to stop again. Look left, right signal on. Then you're going to have a lane change before you get to the next stop sign. So take a right, and then just before you actually end up turning left, you have to stop. And then this is a last left hand turn and also a last signal. Okay, so signal there, and then you'll be taking a left by the tower. Once you get there, your test will be done. I'll go over what you did wrong, and I'll also go over things that you did right and correct. Then I'll tell you if you passed or failed. My job is to make sure that you're safe when you get on the road. So everyone doesn't pass. Some people just aren't ready. Now, if that's the case, if you take it the first time and I know you're not going to pass the second time, I'm going to tell you that you need to wait, okay, until you're ready. Because if I test you again and you fail, then you're not going to get your license with me. You'll have to go to the DMV and get it. So I can only test you twice. I can only test you once in one day. So that's something to remember. If you're not ready, don't take the test yet. Okay? Driving is it's not something that you're granted. It's a responsibility. It's a privilege. So you got to be ready to drive. And remember, people on the road, like families are on the road, kids are on the road. You have to be the safest you can be. So you want to make sure that that's what you're doing. And then you're also your parents. Your parents are going to worry about you. So I have to make sure that you are ready. Okay? So I don't pass everyone. I would say it's about a 50-50. So at the end of the day, hopefully you guys listen to that. You can use a little bit of that. And then what I want you to do, okay, for your assignment is I want you to get in your car and I want you to test run this. So I want you to try your straight in park. I want you to try your 3-point turn. I want you to try your straight backing. And I want you to try your quick stop. So those 4 things, okay? So again, one more time. Straight in park, 3-point turn, straight backing, and quick stop. So those 4 things, and then I want you to write me on Edsby and tell me how it went, okay? Or you can post it to the Edsby page as a note, some type of contact with me, and then I will put that in as a grade for you. So it's gonna cost you 5 points. Okay, so get it done. I'm going to give you the whole week to do it. And by Friday, hopefully you responded to the video. And we'll go from there. All right. See ya. Yo.